Hi, this is Chrissy. I wanted to show you how to use ClassFlow to create some activities for your classroom. A couple options to get to the activities. From classflow.com, you have a choice from the icon right on the front screen that says Create Activity, or you can go to Resources, to the blue New tab, and click, and then Open Activity. Either one's going to get you to the same. With activities, they open up to a default of the matching template. And in the top left, you have your title. On the bottom, you have some options as far as colors and backgrounds. A couple things with the activities. If it has this blue and white icon with a mountain landscape, that's where you can insert an image. Otherwise, the box to the right is where you can just put in some words. I'm going to put in a few words here. Now you can enter as many as you'd like, but just keep in mind if the more you enter, the smaller the screen gets for students. And then I want to insert some images. So I'm going to click the mountain landscape. I already have saved these images in my clip art. So I'm just going to open my clip art and click on that image. I'm going to insert these quickly. As I'm inserting these, the most that I've seen as for the number is I've seen up to 10 questions for students. Keep in mind they were pretty small, but so you could enter as many as you'd like. Once these are set up, you have the options to change your color schemes and to pick a different library image if you'd like. And then in the top right, you can preview. Now, when you go to preview, it'll show your icon, your image you had chosen. And you can look and make sure that this is the format that you wanted your students to have. And if you're happy with this format, then you can click Exit in the top left. Now, one thing you need to do is to save your item. Right now, it's saved as Untitled Activity. I would change this. We're going to call it Digraph SH, and I'm going to label it Matching. I'm labeling it Matching because of right here that this is the matching activity. And in a moment, I'm going to show you how you can duplicate this without having to retype your words. I'm a double saver, so in the top left, we're going to go to Save, and then in the top left, we'll exit Builder. Now that you've done that, back in your resources, you see the red puzzle piece with your matching. What you're going to want to do is click on that one, then come over to the right, and we're going to go to the copy icon. I'm just going to add it to my resources. And when you do, you now see the copy of. So I would click on the copy and then back over to the right, and we're going to edit. When we come here to edit, you'll notice that it's already imported your words and images. So that's one nice feature about these. You don't have to retype your items. But I want to change the activity. So in the top middle, we're going to click the blue Change Activity. And I want to make this one a memory game. With memory game, you have two options. It will create identical matching cards, or you can create related cards. When you do the related, it is nice that it does import both pictures or both sets of words, so you don't have to change anything. I'm just going to use a default background this time. And we'd want to preview this to make sure it's what we want. Just a quick little memory game, but your students are still working on the same concepts. If you're happy with that, you'd exit in the top left and save and then exit. Oh, sorry, don't do that yet. Forgot to do one thing. Right here where it says SH Matching Copy, I would now change this to SH Memory. Then save, and now exit. So you have the option there. You've created two games, but you can still take this one, make a copy again, adding to your resources, go to your copy, edit, and from here, I want to change the activity again this time, but I want to do a timeline. Now, when you do a timeline, you have a couple different options here. I'm just going to do using labels. And one thing you'll notice, only one column allows pictures on timeline. So I can easily swap columns, and then it will put my pictures on the left and then my words on the right. I'm just going to leave everything else and a quick preview. Make sure it's some things I like. And again, it's the same concept presented in a different format. It's changing your name. This time I would put SH Timeline. It just makes it a little bit easier for you to remember as you're looking, and now you can see we all have SH, but we can now tell which different game or activity it is. I want to show you a couple others pretty quickly. So under activities, I'm just going to show you a few. This is one that has a couple in it. So when you're doing activities, there's tons of ways to work with them. This one is a categorizing and just differences between short and long vowels. And you can see it has images and words. So either one that you'd like, that you can do either one. Going over the next one here is a matching format. And with this one, we're matching words that have the same sounds. So one of those Sat-10 skills that we practice, but same sounds. And then the last one here I want to show you is a Venn diagram. And you can see here, you can tell how it does get small. But this, even with a Venn diagram, you don't necessarily have to have something in the middle. If you want student sorting, short E and short I, then you can set them up doing it that way. But think about that if it was math, you're using it for even, odd. Maybe you're using it for greater than 50, less than 50. Different ways that you can set these up. So as you're doing them, don't let the format of what the title of the activity is. Take a look at the different activity format and just see how you can tweak it. The sequencing is really great for alphabetical order, so is timeline. Flashcards is really great for definitions on the front with a kinesthetic activity on the back. So lots of different options. And if you have some great ones, please share with me. I'd be happy to share with everyone else. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.